Let's see what there is to say. All right, I'm going to check this out here because Orison has been screaming to me, man. Orison coming up in 3, in Pi Patch 3.14. It's something I've been waiting a very, very long time for. Cannot wait. Hopefully we'll get a peep of what is in Orison. Like as far as the design of it, the looks, the feels from the outside, the inside. Let's see what Star Citizen Leaks is reporting on. In regards to Orison. I do have some pictures after this if they do not show it here in this report.
Welcome to Star Citizen Overview, where you can find what's changed from the last version both on and under the hood. We'll be trying to move fast, so don't expect too deep a dive on any certain topic in this show format. Let's get started. Thursday, June 17th introduced the Evocati testers to the newest version of Star Citizen, 3.14. This version brings along with it a plethora of new features, including Star Citizen's new planet and city, Crusader and Orison. While this patch is quite massive at a significant 14 gigabytes of new data, the actual changes listed in the notes for this initial push were quite.
Wait, did I hear that correctly? 14 gig? What? What?
Lackluster. The only additions noted content-wise were, of course, the planet and city. The few that followed included the new Babbage Hospital set, though unusable apart from its looks. A number of new graphical settings, including ones that changed the final stated feature of the update, the initial version of procedural clouds, though only available on the new gas giant.
All right. So VFX might be a little grainy is what they're saying, but that's going to be worked on for the clouds. I expected that, but I'm imagining it's still going to be fucking great to feel the feels.
Focus of this initial patch, as well as its short-lived 5-hour playtest, was to only test a new landing zone, of which performance was described as awful, though it's too early to say how this will be in live. You could see that echoed in the testing notes, which also mentioned that a bunch of features, while implemented, were not listed as being truly in the notes due to their incompleteness at the time of release. Players were also
you guys think they rushed this?
Ships and automatically spawned at Orison for easy entry. 18 issues of note were posted on the notes, however, as this is the initial Evo patch, this is likely far higher. 28 other issues were fixed, alongside 4 client crashes, 4 server crashes, and a server deadlock fix. Moving on from that bore of a set of a patch notes,
might get messy
we'll be
on this
our
patch.
brief dive into the localization, where there is plenty to note. Luckily, Aria has done us the kindness of going through a majority of these and posting a lovely summary of the notable changes on Reddit. But to go over it here, we begin with some brief text going over.
That is such a huge chunk of data, man. Like, that is 14 gigs, dudes. Like, that is amazingly huge, man.
Over medical gameplay, as well as the cloning processes.
I hope
Following
it's
that,
not
we
a
have similar
fucking mess.
UI interaction briefs describing the gameplay for refueling and hacking.
I feel like it's going to be messy.
Of course, described in great detail, alongside the scanning rework, both of which are planned for this patch. Mining gadgets, small consumable objects that are usable on rocks, are described as being more powerful modifiers for individual rocks, placeable using your FPS character. The Grey Cat industrial armor, as well as plenty of new purchasables, have been added, some that are in-game, while a lot more are doomed to be placed as future subscriber flair. Though through these armors and buyables exists the new reward for a successful Xenothreat raid. The armor worn by Mr. Xenothreat himself made earnable. To finish off, we have a bunch of Orison discovery tidbits that'll be darted around the landing zone, which is sure to please the lore buffs. Leaving that, we enter the final section where we do an overview of every single.
You know what'd be really cool is if these items are going to be tradable or you can sell them. You know, like imagine that you're in the alpha now and you're playing this and you successfully conquer the mission and you get that armor, and then you have that armor, whereas a lot of people don't have the armor. Then that armor has a value, like a tangible value attached to it. Somebody knows the history of Star Citizen will pay you a lot of money for that armor if they join later in the game. Like that's pretty cool.
Single file change that has occurred within these 14 gigabytes of new data. To start off with the obvious changes, events have been added and removed, as well as related assets. A large amount of Fleet Week content as well as the Bango have left.
No, I can't do this. I don't know why he's doing this. Don't do this, hater. What are you
But
doing, dude?
Xenothreat and more Linetail's lockdown have entered the fray. Incoming are the typical animations, sounds, and assets you'd expect with a large update like this. Objects in note include a brand new loadout for the Hull C, which has 2 size 2 coolers, 2 size 3 shields, 1 size 3 power plant, 2 size 3 pilot guns, and 3 sets of turrets which we believe to contain size 3 guns as well. 400i references within the files have seemingly disappeared, with few mentions remaining. However, incoming are references concerning the ship we've mentioned in the previous episode, the ARGO RAFT, the upcoming cargo ship with a tractor beam we just detailed. While I doubt it's coming in this patch, it is interesting that it seemingly assumed the 400i's placement. While I am firm in my belief that these 2 ships exist, especially now with the additional evidence brought forth in these files, I'm realizing more than ever that perhaps at the end of this month I'll be eating a sock. There's far more to go over, too much for something that I want to keep so brief, so we'll be going more into detail on everything covered here, as well as other bits and pieces such as the possibility of a whole series and Syntis making early appearances at Orison, as well as other interesting observations that'll take far too long to go over right now. We'll be making a number of deep dives as we move through the week. For now, I'll leave you with these few images. Adios.
Righty, Red. Thank God. That's great. What images? Are you kidding? Okay, so I've got images here. Apologies, but here's some. This is one of them. Here is the outside of it, and some people were saying, "Boy, this is a lot whiter than we expected it to be." You know, these are images from certain people. I'm not quite sure. There's, you know, if these are confirmed, legit pictures or not. But these are the pictures that were posted in our Discord, and they are coming from certain members. But yeah, definitely needs a color pass. And it is kind of cool to see it become like, and I hope they didn't shrink the size of it. It looks to be about the same size. But these are the 2 pictures we had in our Discord from sources that are avocados. So I'm not quite sure if that's the city within the cloud limit. If that's Orison, it looks to me like it is. I don't think it looks manufactured, but hey, it could be. But these are the pictures that we got currently. And then let's see if I can get in my Discord here. Let's see real quick. Get into the Discord. Okay, and I want to get to a couple of the others that were leaked in here. Now they had a video out, but they had another video out, but it was like really bad. Here's some more, like I don't know, hater edited it and it was like really skinny. So here are some other pictures that we got right here. That's cool. That looks really cool. There's another one. It reminds me of the race course almost, the way they've got the floating city right there. That's kind of cool. That looks cool. Wow, flying down here. You can see it just spread out below. That's pretty awesome. Very, very basic right now, like laid out, the way it's laid out. But actually pretty cool. It looks like flying away from the city, it's like a bluish, but flying in, it's kind of like a, right, it's like a pink cloud farts, as Regard says. Kind of has that pink cloud farts feel. But I'm really looking forward to this. I really am looking forward to all of this. This looks fantastic to me. Yeah, that is awesome. That's an awesome shot right there coming in. That's really cool. Ooh, all right. And that's the shuttle. That's the shuttle that flies you around different parts of the city. And it does look a little bit helter-skelter. It does look like it's kind of all over the map right now. But yeah, and we did talk about the ARGO RAFT execute. We did talk about that as well. And I posted that video last week and my thoughts on the ARGO RAFT. So there we go. Some little pictures there of Orison, like a little taste for you guys. 3.14, the pie patch is very large, a lot of filling, 14 gigs. And it's no wonder now why things have gotten pushed past 315, 316, because just let alone how big this is. Like Orison coming into the game is a big deal. And Oh, Erad said he sent me some shots here. Let's see here. These are great. Thank you, Erad. Erad's coming to the rescue. Has some more shots. This is wonderful. Thank you, Erad. Love you, bro. Look at him, man. It's great to have Erad and Execute here, man. That's awesome. Boom. Wow, that looks really nice. That looks really well done. Like that tree. Like that tree. Yeah, this is from the ISC we saw 2 weeks ago, right? They look familiar to me. So these are the shots on Orison that Erad posted in there from about two weeks ago, wasn't it? I think so. Oh, was it from today? Was it from today's? Oh, sorry about that. They also showed pictures from Orison like about one or two, was it 2 weeks ago? They had some other ones as well. They showed like the dome and the shopping center looked really interesting. And then apparently this video also, if we're going back to the leaked news area of the DG360 Discord, I really was interested in this one from Star Citizen Leaks, but Hater looks like he may have done some editing snafu. Let's go into it and see if it's fixed. Let's see. Hold on one second. Let me switch over to back to Chrome real quick. And nope, it is still messed up. So weird. Look at the aspect ratio of this video. I'm scrolling all the way up. Here, let me go full screen on this. I don't know what Hater did on this one, but like he definitely screwed this up. I don't think it's meant to be this way. Like it looks like it's cut in half. I'm not quite sure exactly what's going on here.
Atmosphere vehicle production line. Stanton 2's first orbital platform.
But here is on the dome inside Orison. Let's just hear the audio at the very least. Let's start again and let's just hear the audio. I'm not quite sure why it looks like this. Erad, I'm waiting for you. Okay, go ahead. We're holding up the entire show for Erad right now. I will see a familiar face in this video that's cut in half and a weird aspect ratio. Are you sure? Is it easily seeable here? Hold on a second.
Welcome to
You sent me a screenshot? Okay, let's go back to the Discord now. Let's do exactly what Erad wants to do here. All right. And that's me. That's me right there. Yeah. It's amazing. Thank you, Erad. Thank you. All right. Thank you for that. And let's go back here and let's check this out. All right.
Crusader Industries shipyards. The Empire's only orbital in-atmosphere vehicle production line. Stanton 2's first orbital platforms were built by the UEE Navy in 2855 and considered by many to be an engineering marvel.
I think that's funny as shit, Erad. He went off and went to Crusader, dude. He's like, fuck Lorville.
Capital ships, Providence platform played an important role in keeping our brave starmen flying and helping the universe stay safe. Crusader Industries adopted Stanton 2 as its new home in 2865.
What is going on with this video?
Providence platform was converted into one of the most advanced shipyards ever in operation. Combining the benefits of low-gravity construction with the ease of atmospheric manufacturing, Crusader Industries can produce larger spacecraft faster and safely. Notice how our unique platforms allow the framework of the Hercules Starlifter to be reinforced without the strain of full gravity, using a bonding technique only possible in breathable atmosphere. And in preparation for the next generation of starships, Crusader engineers are already hard at work developing new innovative manufacturing techniques. When it comes to the future of spaceflight, at Providence platform, the sky's the limit. All made possible thanks to the most important part of Crusader Industries, our incredible family of workers. Enjoy your visit.
Okay, so apparently that plays in the dome at Orison. Hater doing something to this video. They kind of chopped it up in half, but at least we have some audio. And we did see that the ATC guy found another job. He always told us that there were a lot of opportunities out there, and he was right. All right, back to the show.